Welcome back
to Heroes Among the Ordinary,
a D&D podcast.
Flashback time, my friends.
Leshy got a kid.
What an intro. What an intro.
That's so good.
You know, we're keeping
beautiful.
We're keeping this whole thing right now. We're not going to edit any of this out.
No, we're not editing this.
Okay, William, do the rest of the flashback.
The kid's name was Michael Blackberry. We then talked about how to stop the Hexadar and learned that there is a staff of Tenebris and that there is an orb called the Orb of Prisidum, which, if combined, can stop magic from happening. And right now that's our plan to stop the Hexadar. But we don't know where those two things is, so we're going to raid his tower that we went to in episode 4, where we met Durian.
Welcome back to Heroes Among the Ordinary. I'm Ben, your GM.
I am one of the players, William.
I'm another player, Nathan.
And I am the final player. Yeah, I'm the final boss. You're going to have to fight me to see the podcast.
The level 100 raid boss.
Yeah, that's me.
I bet you don't have 10,000 power in Rise of Kingdoms.
Oh, God, please no.
What a loser.
Oh, I regret doing this.
I bet you don't have the legendary hero Lucky.
Oh, God, please.
No, this is
God.
perfect. I love this.
Okay, so, you guys are about to go out on a mission to...
We're going to heist him. We're going to heist the Lich.
You're gonna heist the Lich. Okay, I'm saying right now, I lost all my planning stuff, so, I mean, it might not be as
Thought out.
terrific and, the best thing you've ever heard, as usual.
Get that
Of
confidence up, boy.
It will be
Be
fine.
confident.
Okay, so I don't really have, a plan. I have, an overall plan, but,
That's okay. We have a plan, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, our plan will carry Ben's plan.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we'll do this.
Okay. Okay, so, you guys are at Bothgorg's house.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, Bothgorg. All right. That sounds like a plan. You guys should get going.
This was, we spent the night there, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, and then Leshy went
Oh,
out
yeah.
talking to birds.
Did you guys take a long rest?
Yes.
I did, and then
Yes.
Leshy did not. He went out talking to birds to try to
Yeah.
find an answer.
Okay.
Yep.
I didn't find anything.
Yeah,
Are you
there's-
going to Hiver first or the Wizard Tower?
Hiver, because Hiver's on the way.
Yeah, you know what? We'll do that.
I'm
And
sure
plus-
we have to cut through Hiver to get to the Wizard Tower.
And plus,
You don't have to.
We'll take a pit
Because
stop.
it's like imagine just straight
We are
directions. It's
yeah.
like Hiver's up and then
So it's
the Wizard Tower is kind of the right of that. So you could take a
So you could go
diag-
around the kingdom.
And-
Yeah,
essentially.
and-
you could, but
Wow.
and plus, I still kind of need. It would be nice to get maybe some healing potions.
Yeah, that
Why
would be
were they
helpful.
are kind of not allowed in Chastely?
I
Yeah.
have 88 gold and a warhammer to sell, so
I have a similar amount of gold and no warhammer to sell.
Wait, you have a Warhammer?
the one we picked up at episode, I don't know, 6,
It was
maybe
5, I
5.
think.
Yeah, one of those ones.
Could we have given that to the
No,
dwarf?
yeah, it was episode 4 where you guys got the Wizard Tower and then they knocked you out. Then you were
Yay.
Oh yeah.
5.
Could we have
I've
given
got
that
a-
to the dwarf?
Huh?
There's oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, Paul Chutney.
Yes.
Yes,
Paul.
the dwarf. My favorite guy ever.
Okay. To Hiver.
Okay, so you guys ventured to Hiver. And,
Through the swamps.
you're through the swamps and
I am leaving my cat behind.
Taking a mud bath.
This is
you know.
important information.
taking a mud bath. You guys taking the horses or you walking?
I would prefer.
If you can,
horses,
if
probably.
anyone can remember their names, then yeah.
Well, you have your notes, so you didn't write them down?
No, that's one of the things that William forgot to write down was all the horse names.
One of them was Meatloaf, right?
What?
Maybe I don't know.
One of them was Meatloaf.
I remember Meatloaf being a
I
name.
I don't think Meatloaf was a name.
I don't think it was. I'm sorry.
We already gone over this once before in 2 episodes ago when we forgot the names.
Yeah.
It was during
Alright.
the season finale.
It might have been, yeah.
I've decided that if I'm ever going to use the horse, I need to remember his name, and thus I am not allowed the horse right now.
That's why you just transform into a horse instead.
Yeah, that's why I do that usually, but
okay.
not this time because I want to keep those wild
Yeah, we can
shapes
just
on hand.
walk. I will figure. I will have to listen back.
Okay. So you guys ride to Hiver. It's a fairly peaceful ride there. It's a nice sunny day, partly cloudy,
Beautiful.
Beautiful day.
The sky is its normal shade of red.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
The ground is muddy because swamp. Once you get out of the swamp, it is less muddy. It is beautiful.
That
and
is
then
good.
you get to Hiver, and it is Hivers look. They seem to be in like a good mood at Hiver.
Beautiful.
Well, that's nice.
It's just a nice day. Okay, it's sunshine, rainbows, and unicorns.
I also do believe that Flame is going to acquire his magic item here from the prince.
Hopefully. Oh,
possible.
also the blacksmith is kind of non-existent anymore. Leshy. Oh yeah, Leshy. You don't know this.
Yes, who is this blacksmith?
This blacksmith kidnapped the prince's
Girlfriend, I
girlfriend, girlfriend,
Girlfriend, probably. I don't know. Wife,
Yeah.
maybe.
I'll say partner for now.
Yeah.
partner is better. And so because of that, we kind of went into his basement, and I hold up the stones that we have.
Yeah, we taunted him with the stones that he had.
We
It's
still
funny.
have 2 magic stones that repel.
Oh, so they're just magnets that just go.
Yeah.
Yep.
What is this sorcery?
Only I would know.
Only I would know.
I actually kind of want to know now.
It's
After you
actually
s-
just magnets.
Okay, so you guys go into Hiver. You're a fairly recognizable face after coming so many times.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna-
kind of saving,
Yeah.
and we can just say Leshy's with us.
Yeah. And so you go in, and the prince is actually just walking down the road as you go in, so you don't have to like go out and find him and stuff.
So convenient.
I know.
Yeah.
How convenient that is.
Hi.
Hey.
He sounded real excited there.
Here
Hey, Flame. Hey, Aberan. I forget your name. I'm sorry.
I am Leshy.
Yes. Nice to see you again. I believe we've met before.
Yes, we saved. I just remembered the name of the princess. The name of the princess is Katha
This is the one that broke me out of prison, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
in the scrapped episode.
Yep.
Yeah, in the scrapped
The,
episode.
the
Oh,
fabled
him.
scrapped episode.
That one where the recording will never show up.
The fabled scrapped episode 4. The audience will never know.
So
What's the prince's name?
Crawford,
no, that's Chastely.
is it?
No, wait.
I could swear it was Prince
Regal?
Crawford.
Schmiegel.
No,
I thought it was Regal for Chastely and then
Yeah,
Crawford
yeah.
for.
Yes.
No.
For Hiver.
Yes.
No. Crawford's definitely Chastely.
No, I have here written down that Regal's is the Prince of Chastely.
No, Regal is not the Prince of Chastely. I'm telling you that right now.
Hiver's the one where Kari existed, right?
Who's Kari again?
So, wizard, illusions, Grung. The one who was evil.
Oh yeah. No, that was Chastely.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would mean that Chastely is Crawford. 'cause
Actually, I
remember
think
making fun of his
Regal is
name
the Prince of.
Yeah.
merciless.
Hiver.
Regal is the Prince of Hiver. I just wrote it down wrong.
Okay. Yeah. So just be smarter next time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Flame, I have the magic item like I promised you.
Oh, you do.
I do.
We were just passing through.
It isn't that crazy of a magic item, but I believe you will like it. Come with me.
Okay.
You follow him down the road and into the treasury.
Are we coming, or are we just
Yeah.
like?
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
if
sure.
you guys,
Oh, do we have to encounter King Richard?
no.
It doesn't
Okay.
matter. Oh, like I will not listen to him.
So you go, into the
Just
treasury,
silent.
and he goes into a room where there's a box, and he opens the box and he takes out an amulet and he hands it to you.
Oh, an amulet.
What does it look like?
It is it's a blackish, like brown
It's like an onyx sort of thing.
kind of, yeah,
With like a copper chain, or
yeah, that kind of color.
beautiful. I love that.
And he hands it to Flame, and he says, "This is the amulet of the unforgivable."
Okay.
That
dropping
sounds-
a bomb.
That
like
sounds cursed as hell, man.
What does this do?
It gives you a 1d6 to a perception roll, or a deception roll.
Oh, nice.
An extra 1d6.
What else? Does it do anything else?
It can be used once every long rest.
This thing's cursed as hell, isn't it?
What's funny is I bet my deception is way higher than William's.
That's all it does.
I'll take it.
This thing's cursed as hell.
This is
William, what's your plus on perception on deception?
3.
Oh, I have a +6.
I'm still gonna take it.
+3 isn't bad though.
I have a -1. It's okay though.
You are not very good at lying to people.
I'm not a liar.
Thank you.
I'm a very obvious man.
You're welcome. That should help you deceive people.
Yeah.
Yes.
As long as you're not deceiving the good people of Hiver.
No.
Of course not. That would just be silly, wouldn't it?
It would be.
Yeah.
All right.
By the way, do you guys have a new blacksmith yet? I know it's been like a day, but
We don't yet. However, luckily, I think we don't really need much as of currently. We did have a good supply of, weapons and utilities and such. So we should have probably a few months before we actually become in dire need of one. But Hiver is a relatively well-known kingdom around these parts. I'm sure we won't have that much trouble finding one.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, sure.
okay.
Plus, if it really comes down to it, we can force the old blacksmith to just work for us. He can be a slave. Who cares?
By the way,
Sounds about right.
is there like a store? Or I'm talking to the DM, not to the prince. Would we know of a store that like sells like magic potions here?
Is it the general store that's at the entrance? Do they
Well,
sell
the
magic
general
items?
store does sell general goods, but he might have some magic items to offer.
Sounds good enough to me.
I mean, we all know
It's-
that Leshy has like the ultimate healing ability, but healing
It's-
potions are nice.
It's more of just like a healing
They're
potion.
great if I'm down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're great
Okay.
if you're down because no one else can help you.
I still have that greater healing potion from the what's it called?
The lake?
Yeah, the lake. Yeah,
I
that
thought
one.
you used yours. I thought I was the final one to use it.
No. I've
Okay.
just been holding on to this sucker.
So do you want to go to the general store?
Sure.
I might
Yeah.
as well sell this Warhammer. I'm not using it, and I'm just kind of carrying around dead weight, and that's kind of useless.
Okay. How much was the Warhammer worth?
This thing is apparently worth 15 gold pieces.
That's it?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not. Weapons aren't super expensive in this game.
Okay.
At least no, normal weapons aren't expensive in this
Yeah,
game.
magical.
Yes.
Okay.
Is
yeah,
the Warhammer magical?
No.
Okay,
You
cool.
can. So you sell the Warhammer.
Yeah, 15 gold. Shook that.
Hello. How can I help you guys today?
Hammer.
You want to sell a hammer? All right. He gives you 15 gold pieces.
Cool. I give him the hammer.
What an exchange.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Is there anything else I could help you guys with?
Do you have any healing potions?
Healing potions?
Yes.
Potions of healing, you could say.
No way.
Potions that do healing have healing properties. Potions that can heal damage done to
I
you.
think, if I remember correctly,
How much is healing potions worth?
I think it's regular healing potions or common. I think are 50 gold. I'm not.
Yuck.
50?
Yeah, that's why we don't use
That is yucky.
You need
That is
literally
stanky.
like 4 Warhammers in order to get a single crappy healing potion.
Bro.
That is not equivalent exchange.
No, it is not.
I think.
Hey, Wizards of the Coast, get it right.
Come on. I can't stop thinking about the last episode. Okay, it's so funny.
Oh boy, if you haven't seen that, yeah, I did run that episode. It's a wonderful one shot with some terrible bakers.
Oh,
Very, very terrible bakers.
it was amazing. And
How much are healing potions normally?
I think
do you
regular
say?
is 50 gold.
You know, I mean, I can check here.
But you actually have to like I don't know, be rich to afford that.
Well, no, I have
So,
I
yeah.
have enough gold.
50 gold pieces
Yeah, that's
per
rough.
healing potion.
You think we could get a deal?
Okay.
No. Yeah,
I will-
anything for me
I will take
to get a deal.
2 just regular potions of healing.
So weird
I
to
haven't
see
seen you guys a ton. You adventurers?
something of that sort.
I think maybe I could interest you in a little something we got in recently from a native orc tribe. Lives kind of far away. Box Dynasty. Heard of them?
Oh hell yes, I'm interested now.
Well, Buck has made his own item of sorts.
You seemed apprehensive about even mentioning what it is.
Well, when he gave them to me, he said I could have them for 400 gold pieces. So I'm selling them at 500.
Oh
All
well.
right. Well, what are
He
they?
calls them the cherries of Bach.
All right.
That sounds
What
scrumptious.
do they do?
They look like small pebbles. You throw them out, and they sense an enemy's presence when they're walked over, and they flash, do damage, and they make them stunned.
Well, I don't have that money, so we
Yeah.
should just leave.
Yeah,
I also do have
sorry.
that money.
I
Have fun.
can't interest you in this.
No, have fun selling that for 500 gold.
No, it is a very interesting item, but
Wait.
we sadly do
Okay,
not
okay.
have the amount of money.
I only got them for 300. You can have them for 400.
I
Still don't have enough.
that.
You still?
We didn't.
Ah.
We saved a kingdom and got 100 gold each. That was
Yeah.
not a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
and
why I
I
was
kind of
asking about
just
the
spent
deal.
it.
Would you be interested in getting them when you have the money?
I think so.
No.
Yeah, maybe. If we have the money.
If
I'm not. Okay, you can go get that if you have the money. I'm not spending anything on these.
It just seemed kind of strong.
350.
we don't have the money,
You went up in.
No, I went from 400
Oh,
to
400.
I'm sorry, sir. We
No.
do not have the money.
I don't think our collective money
I'm
can
buying
even
these
buy
two
one. Yeah.
potions.
What if I give you money to buy them from me? No, I'm kidding.
Yes,
That would work.
yes, that would work actually.
Do you want to know the actual stats of them real quick?
I would like to, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm interested,
Okay,
but also
so-
I'm still not interested in the item.
They have about like 7 uses.
Okay.
That's, that's better than one.
An enemy must take a Constitution save of 15. On a failed save, the enemy takes 2d10 damage and is stunned. On a successful save, they take one. On a successful save, they take 1d10 damage and are not stunned.
All right,
They're not too bad.
they are seeds, right?
Or they're like,
They just look like pebbles. They're not seeds
Oh,
necessarily.
then I'm actually less interested in them now.
Why?
Because they're not. I'm a druid who
Yeah.
can make seeds grow with a cantrip, and I have I want to be able to create or grow a staff. So
Yeah. No, they're not seeds.
yeah, I'm super not interested. Yeah, bye. And
They sound kind
just-
of strong. I kind of like them.
I made those
But-
up in my head.
but we have no money, Aberon, and we have stuff to do.
We do. I may come back when I do have the money, and I'll buy one or two.
That's me with D&D dice at that place
Oh,
that I
dear
went to
God.
yesterday. It's a bad addiction. Don't start collecting dice, folks. Don't do it.
Yeah, I don't even have my own set of dice. I'm nowhere near a dice goblin.
Oh boy.
Don't buy when you buy your first set. It's all downhill from there.
Yeah. Guys, if you want to play in D&D, don't. Bad idea. Bad investment.
Use online dice.
Me, who plays Warhammer and D&D, most expensive hobby ever is
And then
Warhammer.
your dad collects magic cards.
Yeah.
The 3 most expensive namis.
Nerd.
Nerd
Yeah, we're
hobbies.
nerds, all right?
I'm as if that wasn't obvious.
Yeah.
No.
No.
What are you talking
Okay, so off to the creepy tower.
about? Off to a creepy tower, I guess.
Okay. So,
I will if there is one thing I am interested in buying, and that's a bag full of ball bearings.
where's that?
It's a bag full of small metal spheres that you can trip on and fall that make people that walk over them go prone.
I don't know
So
why.
it's an
That
actual-
sounds like something he would have, so
Yeah.
sure.
That's
if you
an
want
I think
actual bag
rogues,
of ball bearings.
Yeah, rogues start with that if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken.
Okay,
Right?
yeah, because I was
Okay,
wondering why.
how much does it cost?
Good question. Here we
Cost
find-
1 gold piece.
Oh yeah, I buy,
That's it?
yeah. I'll buy actually 2 of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
And they're only 2 pounds. Even though it says bag of 1,000.
Is there like a Constitution saving throw on
No,
this
it's
one,
a
or-
Dex 10 saving through, or you just fall prone.
That's very strong for 1 gold piece.
I mean, here's the thing.
Dexterity
It is not a
10.
weapon, so it does need to be utilized with other things.
And think about this: if they just have decent Dex, they
Yeah, they're fine.
the odds are they're gonna pass a DC 10 Dexterity saving throw,
I guess, unless they're like really awful.
or they get an at one.
Here's the thing, though. They can also be used for other things, and I like that.
Okay, so
It does also say it covers an area that is 10 feet on each side. So if I just throw 250, that's 5 feet on each side, and that's good enough for me.
so you guys are inside the general store, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're,
So outside, the door's open because
Cool.
it's a general store, and you can hear somebody outside screaming, saying, "The woods, they were shining. I tell you, they were shining." And you hear another guy, "Screw off!"
Hey, what's this about the woods?
The general store. This guy's been rambling on for the past week.
No,
about
shush. Let me listen to him.
who?
The person who just ran in and started screaming.
He didn't ran inside. You heard
Oh.
it outside.
Yeah,
Oh.
I know. I'm running to him.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. It's like-
I guess I'll stay inside or something.
Okay.
or I'll
The-
follow Leshy out.
okay. He like falls onto you, like grabbing your shoulders or whatever. He says, "The woods, they're alive."
Yes, they are. What about it?
I don't know what I saw, but I saw a great shining, and then something, it just crashed. It wasn't too far from here. And then he runs off again. They're coming for us.
I'm gonna hold him in place for a moment. I don't want him to leave just yet.
All right, roll the grapple.
Yeah, I'll give you athletics. Leshy's not the strongest with that. He does need to beat a crit for 22.
Yeah, you grabbed him.
Okay, cool.
I would hope that you grabbed a civilian.
Okay. And he turns around and he's got fear in his eyes.
Yeah, and I go, all right, I need you to tell me what you saw in the woods.
I told you.
Every detail.
Okay. I was out in the woods and I saw suddenly a light radiating from something.
Cool.
And just like that, it was gone.
Okay. What were you doing in the wood? Like, were you cutting wood or were you hunting or something of that sort?
I was hunting.
Ah, okay. That might be a druid. I don't know.
And foraging and all that,
All right. Well, thank you. I'm sure that will be interesting later. Yes. I am, as a player, I am very interested in this.
This does seem interesting. We do have to go through there to get to the tower anyway, so.
Could you show us where this happened?
No! I won't go back there.
Okay, I'm going to step outside.
I can give you some astral rations if you.
I'm not interested. You cannot make me go.
One gold piece.
And then he runs off again. Tries to
Yeah,
run
I mean, I'll let him.
Okay.
He's clearly a little bit crazy, but you know what? I'm fine with it.
Maybe just a tad bit.
Leshy lives in the woods previously alone, so
Yeah.
he's not too far off.
Okay. So are you going to the wizard tower now?
yeah, the way that
Yeah.
we came.
Okay. So
That
you
we
are
went
going
before?
to the wizard tower, and
Is that through the woods?
yeah,
Yeah.
through
Yes.
the woods. Okay. Roll perception real quick.
Yeah.
3.
Please don't
I
flop.
totally see whatever is going on.
24.
11.
Huh?
24.
Okay. Yeah. So Leshy, you don't see. Or Leshy, you do see.
Leshy doesn't Low rolls. This is Honey Heist now.
So it's actually not what you see; it's what you don't see.
Cool beans.
As you're approaching where the wizard tower should be,
Well,
it's
damn it.
not there. And instead of it is replaced with a small glowing rune. You are still relatively far from it.
All right.
Small glowing rune, like a little stone.
Do I
like
see
a
this
symbol.
with my 11?
Oh.
Do we get closer and do I see it with my 11?
No. Well, as you get closer, you both see it.
Well, can I see anything more specific from afar with my 24?
No.
All right, cool.
All right.
Is it like a rock with a rune on it, or is it like
It's
implanted on the ground?
in the ground. And it's
Okay.
just gone.
Maybe
with nothing
this is-
showing that there was anything ever there.
Hold on.
maybe I'll know something about this if I go and read it.
Maybe, but I will just say stand back for a moment,
Yeah,
and I'm going to like toss a rock onto that rune from afar.
Okay, so you throw a rock at the rune, and nothing happens. It glows steadily and is in the ground.
What color is it glowing?
Blue.
Sick. I like that.
Light blue or dark blue? Baby blue?
Sky blue?
Ocean blue?
Navy blue?
Teal.
Ooh, yeah, teal. That's also
I'm gonna
Turquoise?
punch all of you simultaneously. I
maybe it's like an indigo.
like a darker blue.
Okay, cool.
Cool. I'm glad we got that settled.
What shade of dark blue?
It could be that indigo.
Okay. So we're looking at it from like an edging. Is it like in a clearing? Right.
It's where the wizard tower
It's
was.
where the wizard tower was, but like it's like just gone.
It disappeared.
So was the wizard tower like in a clearing in the woods?
It wasn't. It was just there.
Just in the woods.
But I mean, there's obviously going to be a little bit of a clearing around it
Yeah,
because
in
it is a
order to-
large structure.
Yeah.
But
And you don't want any trees falling on it. That would be terrible property damage.
yeah, the taxes on that would be insane.
Could I look at Leshy and say, you have mold earth, right? And this
That I
rune's
do.
in the
don't,
ground.
Don't mess with the rune.
I-
I want to see if I can read it first.
Yeah, I mean, we have someone who is more versed in the arcane than I, so.
I don't know. You seem pretty well versed in the arcane yourself.
All right.
All right, then I'll take a look at it
But we
too.
can both
So-
read it.
Yeah, we could both
I'm an arcane
combine our
trickster.
brain power.
I'm like, I like minored in magic.
Okay, so you roll Arcana.
Okay.
Am I also doing that, or?
Do you want to?
I mean, we just mentioned like we could both read the thing, see if we could figure it out.
Why is my arcana bonus so low? What is this?
What is it?
It's +0.
Oh, I'm also going to take a look at it because I've studied arcana.
Please roll good.
I rolled a 13.
I got an 8. This is
You
not
did not
amazing.
I also got an 8, but I had a +2.
Can
10, 13, 8.
can I roll a history check? Maybe I've seen this somewhere.
No,
Would that just change the modifier?
because
Okay, cool.
You're killing me, guy.
it doesn't have to do with history.
I
Why
should've-
doesn't it?
I should have.
Why haven't I read about this rune somewhere?
Wait, let me look at my
Okay, you know what?
spells.
Fine. Fine.
Wow, you hear that, guys? Complain, and you'll get what you want.
Okay, you know what? Fine. Then no, no. You cannot roll history. No history.
I'm not sure what the moral of this
Would you
story
like
is.
to try and roll Arcana again? You get one more shot if you want.
Sure.
Oh, if we get another chance.
That's a 15. Maybe I know something.
Okay, you can know something.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay, you can know.
I'm not re-rolling. I'm sticking with my
Okay.
13.
So you guys, I'm gonna let you know about the same amount.
Yeah.
Okay. You can tell by the outlines of the rune that it has something to do with the astral plane. Mm-hmm.
Did
You
he-
can tell by
Did he put his entire tower in the astral plane?
Astral
That would
Tower.
be really funny.
you can tell by a small clef of a like a symbol-y thing in the middle of the rune that it had to do with teleportation. Pretty crazy.
No kidding.
Slow down. Slow down there, player.
And surrounding the rune once more is a final symbol that represents a kingdom, but you cannot tell what kingdom.
Okay.
If we remove the kingdom one, do we just get transported to the astral plane?
Well, what I'm thinking
I don't
is,
know this.
is if
This is a bad idea.
Okay, my
If we
guess is
break the rune, will the tower just come back?
I doubt.
I doubt it.
that.
But my guess is that whoever transported the tower sent it through the astral plane and onto whatever kingdom it was, like through like a portal or something. So they put it up there and they were like, "Yar har fiddly dee," and then
So
they transported
as you
it to another
guys
place.
are talking, roll perception.
Okay,
One more time.
11. As usual.
18.
Okay,
16.
Leshy, you notice that
Do I notice that I got a
the-
16?
The rune is the glow is slightly settling down.
I think it's turning off.
Okay, and it slowly over the course of maybe 5
Well,
minutes.
when we
Wait, I
noticed,
mean, we'd have time then.
when we noticed that,
And, well, no, I'm not saying like you notice over the course of 5-10 minutes it will be out.
oh,
I know. I'm thinking, what do we do? Because that thing is turning off, and I feel like that's. We have to stand on it, don't we? I don't want to
Can I
stand on it.
stealthily stand on it?
What is stealthily standing on it?
What are
do?
you trying to hide from?
I could have summoned an animal to whatever works. With
Actually,
you, man.
that I should have brought my cat. My cat.
You
But
monster.
I left him at home.
You monster. Okay.
I do have Unseen Servant. I can cast that and maybe put him on it to see what it does.
Yeah, but then you won't be able to see what it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
If-
he is sort
can
of
I-
invisible.
He is sort of unseen.
I'm just trying to see.
You know what?
He is sort of unseen. Yeah.
Are we gonna step on it?
Yeah, fine.
All right,
I don't.
Who's standing on it?
You know what? I can wild shape into a spider stand on it. That won't. I'll be practically invisible, and there's spiders in the forest, so.
Okay, what are you two doing? Like hiding, like behind a tree or something?
I will not step on the rune. I will watch my distance and
So
see.
you're gonna like hide behind a tree or something?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
what
I'll-
about you? Are you gonna do the same?
I'll be. How far is like the nearest tree to hide behind
Spider
from?
Like 20 feet.
Okay, yeah, I will. I can do that.
Okay. Okay. So
Fearful
Leshy, you are standing on it.
transform.
You brace yourself, and as it slowly goes out, it sizzles out, and nothing happens.
That's great.
Well, guys, I did it.
Could I try and step on it now, or is it out?
It's out.
it's all.
Well,
And
Oh,
and
I
then
should've stepped
as
on
it's
it.
out, it like the dirt like slowly like magically like fills it in, and it's just gone.
well, that's
just
our
dirt.
only lead gone now,
Showing-
so we have to just do whatever. I
So
guess.
now there is no resemblance that the Wizard Tower was ever there.
Okay.
I should have stood on
Are
it.
we in the general location of where that guy said the blinking thing was?
He didn't even tell you where it was.
I asked.
I'm
him where it
asking you.
was.
Are we in the general location of where it is?
How would you know?
No, yeah. This is why I wanted to bring him along. Well,
You're killing me. Yeah.
with my
How would you know?
with my 14
you
intelligence,
can't just
could
like
I
ask a guy like if this is what you
I'm
do.
asking Jeebus right now if we're in the general location. Okay.
I have.
It's like God.
Yeah.
Are we
And
in
I-
that location that dude was talking about? You know that dude?
I have an idea.
The light
Yeah.
could have been the thing just teleporting away.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing.
Are you gonna cast detect magic?
Could have
There
done
was
that.
magic.
Yeah, there was. You know,
We kind of-
I'll use my detect magic, but I have something else in mind. Is there any magic? I am doubtful.
Well, not
Not
any.
really. No,
Yeah.
not in the room. Well, there is no rune, so
Not in
Runes.
these.
Well, you said not
General
really.
area.
Is there any magic?
no.
Okay.
Not anymore.
Well, I have a plan B, but it is weird.
What does it require?
So we are in a forest, and there's likely a druid in here. and
Probably. Yeah.
Druids tend to keep tabs over things in their forest. So this tower being here and then disappearing might be.
Dang. Hey, everyone, roll perception real quick.
Yeah, okay.
15.
25.
How are you so good at perception?
I have a +8 to perception.
I have a
Nine.
+0. Please.
Wait.
Wait.
could
What did you have, Will?
9.
Okay.
But
25.
Leshy, couldn't you speak with one of the animals nearby that could have saw something?
That's also a thing. You know, I will speak to them, and if they haven't seen anything.
But-
First things first, perception check. What's going on
Okay.
there?
So you begin to hear the footsteps behind leaves behind you.
All right, I'm going to need you to hide us real quick.
Well, no, aren't you
Magic
still a
Man.
spider?
Okay, and
Me?
You're still a spider.
and you turn around and you are then.
She's still a spider.
I am a spider.
Oh,
So I perceive everything as a spider.
and so this person
Yeah.
walks up behind you, and you turn around, and you see the rotting face of the Hexadar.
Yay.
No,
So-
but we don't see it. Do we see it?
Yeah, no, he walked up to you guys. He just saw it earlier.
Well, he walked up to all three of us at a different location.
What do you mean?
We're all in a slightly separate location. You walked up to all three of us behind our
Yeah.
backs.
I was on the sigil as a spider, and I assume I've.
Oh
crawled
no,
off
no,
of
no.
it
Yeah,
now.
he walked up behind you two, I guess.
Are we hiding behind the same tree?
Well, he's like coming up in between you guys. Like,
Whatever, man.
So should I roll stealth?
no. He can.
He literally can see us.
Can I? I'm gonna,
Except Lushy. He just sees a spider.
He says. He walks up behind you. He says,
I'm gonna flank him as he's talking because I saw him.
"Okay. Hello, boys. I see you found what little remains of the tower."
Indeed, we did.
You seem like angry there. I see we did.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we are. I'm a little bit mad because this was the whole plan right here.
Yeah.
Yes.
This was all we had.
We did.
Well, that's very good for you.
Did he Ant-Man shrink it?
I like to use my bonus action after saying that to like hide.
But he can see you.
I mean, you can roll stealth. That doesn't
Yeah,
mean it'll
because
work.
I can like
Just like, where'd you go?
No, I just climb up into like because we're in. There's forest. There's trees. I can hide in like in the tree.
Just like
The
just like,
Hexadar is a baby.
Dives
He has
into a
no
bush
object
and, like,
permanence.
scurries around.
William,
a
we're
little
just
bit.
having conversations like, oh, hi, hey, how are you? Roll stealth. Where'd you go?
I got a nat 20 plus 10. That's a 30 for stealth.
I will also mention, none of the times we've met the Hexadar have turned out well.
Yeah.
So this is an appropriate response.
He can detect you probably anywhere.
Well, no, it's not. It's not magic. It's just me being stealthy.
Yeah,
and,
so he doesn't need to. He can't detect you via magic. He's just got to be like.
And I
"Oh,
got a
well,
nat 20, so that's a 30 on stealth.
That's beautiful.
I'm not here. I'm not here to harm you.
Prove it.
Doubtful to an immense degree. I'm like flanking him as a spider. Yeah.
I'm not even here to warn you.
What are you here for then?
I'm here
Sightseeing.
to make an offer.
I'm still hidden, by the way. He can't see me.
What is your
You can't even
proposal?
see me. You're like talking to the Hexadar,
Well-
and you see me, and you look back, and I'm just poof. I'm just gone.
Beautiful.
You see, I have lost trust in our boss. So you could say. After the events at Chastelly, I have lost my loyalty, my trust towards the people that are trying to corrupt this place.
Okay.
Why don't he spill some beans then?
So what is your proposal?
Well, I believe that the boss, if given the right nudge, could indeed invade Chastelly successfully. And I do root for that.
I don't see why you wouldn't, but
But I'm assuming that you all do not.
Indifferent.
So,
Well, you're the only one he's talking to.
I'm the only one talking.
I know. I'm just.
if you would give me the Orb of Drakar, I could help you maybe prevent an invasion from Chastelly. Perhaps.
I message Aberon saying, ask him why he wants the Orbiter card.
I was about to, but now tell me, what are you doing with it?
What do you think?
Looking to the astral plane. Duh. What else are you doing with it? Because I know you are capable of much more than I am with it.
Well, I'm looking to help the boss devour other dimensions. And if you could help me, I could maybe convince him to attack other dimensions. But he has a certain tie to this one.
Does this particular dimension have some sort of quarrel with him?
Not a quarrel. A connection to his dimension.
Is Leshy in...
Is there a reason for that?
Yes.
Which is?
I cannot tell you this.
Is there a way
I can turn
that you can prove your trust to me? That you...
You cannot trust me, and I can tell you that
True.
now.
Not that I was ever planning to, but a way to have a little more faith in your ability to stop the boss from doing what he wants.
I cannot necessarily stop him. I will not say I could. I can try, but what I can promise you is that he will not have my help in destroying this dimension.
Leshy?
Does...
Is Leshy in 120 feet of me as a spider?
I'm trying to flank this boyo.
Could I... Are you trying to be sneaky?
Yes, because I'm a spider.
Could I roll,
I have-
Could I roll
wait.
perception to see if I can see Leshy? Because this is where the message spell comes in very handy.
Okay.
I wouldn't cast anything on him. I feel like he would obliterate
it's
all
just-
of us.
I also don't think you could see Leshy right now because he's a spider on the ground in the
true.
forest.
What was your stealth roll?
I turned into a spider and walked into the forest. Do I need a
Actually,
stealth roll? I'm
yeah.
like under leaves and stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you don't need to, I guess.
Okay, yes, I will not be able
Sorry,
to
what was
see.
the last thing he said? That...
But he's gonna roll detect magic.
All right. Cool.
Does he...
Yeah, he didn't.
Where did he even put the detect magic? It's an area, but that doesn't mean I'm in it.
Just like around him. I don't know.
All right, what was the last thing
And
he
how-
said? That I can't...
Yeah, he can't tell. This is taking too long. I'll give you time to think about it. And with that, he just walks back into the forest and disappears.
Can I follow him?
Sure.
I mean, you do have that 30. You can ride that beautiful nat 20
Okay,
to
sure.
victory.
You follow him.
Yeah.
And then, as you follow him, you see him turn into a cloud of smoke, and then see the smoke dissipate into the air.
Okay.
If I was level 8, I could follow him, but I can't.
Darn, I was thinking so badly. I just wanted to stab him
I
in the
did
back.
want to ask if the boss wanted the orb, but he decided to dip, so...
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't cast, like, trying to detect deception or something.
That'd be insight.
I mean, I don't care. I want him dead, you see?
Fair.
Like we already aren't trusting him.
Yeah, no, not after the last two times.
I-
Three?
I should
Two or
should
three?
have stabbed him, but
3.
we're also not prepared.
Yeah, we can't
To
fight a
fight
lich
him.
I
right
think
now.
Ben told me his actual level one time, and we literally cannot, like, do anything to this guy.
I mean, liches on their own are like CR 18.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, he's not meant to be a killed boss in the beginning.
yeah, definitely not yet. But I was so tempted to use Moonbeam there because it's radiant damage and he's undead.
Yeah, that would
And
make
I wanted to
sense.
stab him in the back.
Imagine you just killed him right then and there and just...
Theoretically, if I kept rolling well on stealth,
Ben,
I could
ben has
have-
to give him plot armor on that one.
Yeah.
All right, well, he wants the Orb of Jakar.
That's
Again.
kind of
Yeah,
obvious.
nothing new there.
But do we give it to him?
We don't know
No.
anything about like the staff or
He's-
anything.
I mean, he's gonna invade anyway. That's what is very obvious. Like,
Yes,
he's
but
trying to brown nose his boss into not invading us, and he did just say that the boss has ties to this world that make him want to destroy it. So
I don't even.
But
think...
Vehek also did say that he would not offer any support to his boss in the invasion if the boss was unconvinced.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. If he really doesn't believe in his boss that much, but if he doesn't have faith in his boss, he shouldn't support them anyway, and he should be smart enough to realize that. But if he's still going to support him, then like there's very little we can do there. And I think giving the Orb of Jakar would be the worst thing we could do.
Yeah, because
We don't deal with villains, okay? We don't do that here.
they. I don't even think he'll be able to stop this boss. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, if
that's what I'm
Vehek
thinking.
works under him, I doubt we're stopping him.
Just a little side thing. Can I give you guys XP for the one shot?
No.
Well, are we going to do another one?
Maybe.
Of villains among the bakery, sure.
We also didn't get XP from the last one.
Yeah.
The last thing you didn't do anything.
No, unless she adopted
we
a
didn't
kid.
have a plan, and yes, I did adopt a kid. But we made a plan,
Yeah.
which
Didn't
it was fruitless because he moved his tower.
Yeah. So now I'm.
So now we have 0 leads.
Well,
to anything.
the only lead we did have was remembering what the rune looked like.
Yeah, I mean, we can remember that, but like, what's it gonna do for us in the long run?
I have a stupid idea.
Maybe I can go find it in a book somewhere. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe you could find it in a book somewhere. I could ask.
I'm going to cast detect book.
Well, no. Well, we can't really. We could go to Hiver. They probably have a library. They're rich.
That is true. They are rich, but I feel like Chastellu would
We kind of.
is a more magically extensive.
We kind of
kingdom.
got kicked out, if you remember. We're kind of like banned.
You guys decided that upon yourselves. I was not part of that.
Yeah, he is still chill, but
Chill where?
In Chastellu.
yeah, just a lead.
Well, he
Oh,
hasn't.
wait. You guys aren't necessarily banned. You're just like
You
saying-
decided to.
Yeah, I've sort of disconnected myself from that because if they don't want me, they don't need to have me, and I was doing more good than bad, so that's up to
Yeah.
them.
Most of them want you there. There's just a good percentage of people who are like, you know,
Idiots.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Who don't want us there. So,
I'm pleasing them, and I'm still working in the face of obliteration from existence. So that's good.
I mean,
by
and
me.
you two still fight for Chastity technically.
Yeah.
we're more fighting for the plane than necessarily chastely.
If everything goes bad, we can move to the plane of like I don't know, water or something. Just chill.
The plane of Subnautica.
I hear the plane of fire is lovely when it's not on fire.
Well, the name Fire is kind of in the name, so I don't think it's not going to be on fire very often.
Also, there's like one city in the plane of fire.
In total, there's one city.
I'm being serious. There's like one sort of nexus where any race can appear, and it is run by fire giants who are avid slavers.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we do now that all of our plan has been completed?
I'm going to try and contact some wildlife because that druid thing. If we can get a druid, that's information, and we are lacking so much information right now. It's kind of
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Because, like, the whole reason why we went here
Was for information.
was
We didn't need to
was
steal
to
anything
try
from
and
them.
try to find where the Orb of Prisidium is or the staff.
Yeah, just find locations of things. We're not stealing from them. We're just like,
Ben,
where?
I want to look into the Orb of Jakar.
You
You
want to
don't
look
have-
into the Orb of Jakai?
Yeah, I want to.
Do you have it?
See.
Don't
Okay.
Is there anything up there?
do you have it?
Yes. And the 2 orbs of Nexum.
Oh, you had them all.
He's got.
I have all 3.
Wait,
all the
wasn't the
orbs.
thing like you couldn't even see into the astral plane until you get the staff?
No, the
No,
staff.
you can see
no,
it.
You can
no,
see
you can
the
see
thing,
it
but you
because
can
we.
transport yourself.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yes.
Did you didn't? You guys didn't even use it yet, did you?
I've used it a few times.
He has. I've not. I don't think. Flame
No,
has.
you used the Orb of Nexum.
Yeah, I think I've used both like once.
Okay, so you look into. I don't know. You definitely haven't used the Orb of Jakar yet.
Maybe
No.
I haven't. I don't know.
Okay, you should probably wait to do that with Bothgorg.
Nah.
No,
No?
I still don't trust him.
Why? He hasn't done anything to make you not trust him.
Still.
He did also like upon meeting him, he was like, "I've been watching you."
Which is
yeah, I
quite
should trust this
unsettling.
man. Yeah, I'll just trust him. Don't worry about it. There's better ways to do its first impressions, man.
So
I'm trying to think. Maybe my grandma Agatha, or my not grandma, my adoptive mother Agatha would know something as
Yeah, who's terminally ill?
yeah, you don't have a whole lot of time to talk to her about
as a
that.
600-year-old wizard, elven wizard.
I don't know. Man.
All right, Ben, I want to look into the orb. Do I see anything of use?
Okay. You look into the orb of
If the
Jakar.
tower's there, I'm gonna be so mad.
Okay, if the tower's not there.
Okay, cool.
Okay, but you, for the first time, see the origin.
I see the origin, the big man himself.
The big man himself. He is a monk.
A monk. Okay,
They
any more
are
description?
notoriously hard to kill.
And this monk is being very,
Combative. I
combative, and he's like fighting off like a bunch. Let's just be cinematic real quick, okay?
presume. Yeah.
Is it Astral Self Monk?
I don't know what that means.
It's a subclass of monk that gives you some extra arms that sprout out of you and are really cool.
Sure.
Like
actually really
like
sick.
glowing arms.
Sure. So this monk he has got like a long white beard, long white hair. He's an old guy, and he is
Yuck.
like fighting off goblins after other races that are trying to fight him.
Yep.
And he's just like taking down all these things, and he is just constantly doing that as he like zips through this army that is like he's fighting a war on his own.
Cool beans.
And that's what you see.
What is he? Is he defending something or is he just fighting?
That's what I want to know. Like, what is he like defending / fighting against?
So you don't exactly know what he's fighting for or against, but it looks like things are trying to get through him.
Is there anything that I can see surrounding him besides himself and a lot of goblins?
For what you can see, actually, it really just looks like a lot of things are trying to kill him, and they can't.
Can I like turn the orb
Yeah.
and like see like a different area?
Yeah.
Is it like Google Maps where you can move along
can I,
and
like,
just
move-
kind of?
Well, that's what it kind of is. Like you kind of go, it's like
You
a
look
trance.
into the astral plane.
You're in a trance, and like like spectator mode,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like things where you can like move around freely. That's kind of what it is.
Okay, I want to look around. I guess
Okay.
if that's something I can do.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, you look around, and my version of the astral plane is different from actual canon D&D. Okay.
really different.
Yes. So you can see like different camps,
Like goblin camp.
like goblin camps, and you eventually see a castle that is hush. You see a castle that is not huge, but a castle,
A castle.
and you attempt to go towards it. I'm assuming,
Yeah.
and you are somehow blocked.
Like there's an invisible wall there. Like I can't walk any further.
But roll perception.
Oh no. All my perception rolls have been bad. I'm gonna die. That's a 4.
Yeah, you don't see it.
That's great.
Just somebody passed through a window,
Somebody passed through a window.
and just like that, you come out of the trance.
Okay.
Hey Flame, how well do you remember that rune? You did roll a dirty 20, if I'm not mistaken.
Once I
Yes.
come out of the trance of the orb, am I like dazed a little bit? Like I don't know where I am anymore, or am I like immediately conscious of where?
You're not like it like takes like not long like
Yeah,
like
a few seconds.
like a few seconds for you to like whoa, like imagine like opening your eyes from like a sleep or something, that kind of
Yeah.
like.
We should.
Did Ethan ask that question while I was in trance or not?
Well, I mean, that was
Yeah.
mostly just Andrew. Wrong name.
That's not Andrew. Right?
Yeah,
Really?
hold on.
Andrew's my twin
I'm
brother.
so sorry.
No problem.
But yeah, that was mostly to William.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Flame might remember that? Because if that's the kingdom that it's referring to in that outer ring, make a big one of those runes around Chastelie and watch it all go.
Oh no.
Oh, poof. What if we just do that right around the King Richard?
Yeah, let's just send him there and watch with some popcorn on the Orb of Jakar. But yeah, while he's doing his thing, I actually do want to like go to a bird and be like, "Hey, is there a druid in this forest? Is there a representative here?
Is there a governor here in this
Is there-
forest?
Okay, so you do find a bird,
Yeah.
obviously, and the bird says, "Hello,
Hello. What type of bird?
Robin."
Wow, they're all robins. Hello.
I don't know my birds.
Then get one on your birds. Bro.
Ben, you better get a bird
I could be
book.
like a wizard next time, and you'll
No,
never never know what's going on.
You find a salamander.
That's
Actually,
not a
do-
wizard.
I do have a book from many years ago full of birds. I can literally give you a full.
So does
bird
my
book.
stepmom.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
It's funny. I just have a big book. Of
You know
birds.
who else has a book full of birds?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I'm okay. Whatever.
I don't know that.
This is shameful, all of you. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to the bird and be like, Is there a druid in this forest who I may speak to?
Yes, of course.
Are they a Fearbolg?
No.
Ah, okay. I still don't really know where they are. I send them.
Well, there
birds
is
sometimes.
he is a gnome,
Amazing. I love this
and
already.
he lives with a wood elf ranger,
Cool.
and they're like a duo who protects the forests.
So, can you lead me to them? Because I do have some. You saw the tower disappear, yeah?
I witnessed it. It glowed very bright, and then like that, it stopped.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm wondering if they might know anything more about it, or if you know anything more about it. I shouldn't underestimate your abilities.
Unfortunately, I cannot help you any more than I currently have. I wish I could, because you seem like a good man. But
Reassess.
I can tell you where about to find the ranger and druid. I do not know where they are currently, because they don't really have a home.
I respect that.
They usually hang out, generally.
Go on.
where
Tell me
then?
what direction they hang out in.
What direction is it?
Yes. What direction from this tower?
Like,
As a bird, you have a very good internal compass, I hear.
north, west. Double northwest.
Yes, I know. Yes.
Ultimate Northwest.
Super northwest.
Evolved Northwest.
Well, you know, like in
Yes,
between
I
north
know.
and northwest.
I get what you're saying. I'm
Yeah.
just making fun of you.
Yeah. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Super Saiyan Northwest.
Oh, boy.
Super sane northwest. Yeah, exactly.
Terrible.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, you have been very kind thus far. What is your name? I must thank you.
I hate you so much.
All right. I will call you Robin.
No, that's not my name.
All right. Then tell me your name.
Hagrid.
Hagrid the Round.
It's been wonderful to meet you, Hagrid. I will be sure to visit every now and then.
Thank you. I gotta get going. Whee!
What a beautiful soul.
I loved every second of that.
I bet me and Flame are just watching Leshy talk to a bird.
Yeah, you wake up from your trance and I'm just like, tweet, tweet, tweet.
It's not tweet anymore. It's X.
Oh God, stop! No, you're putting a date on this episode. Don't do it.
Okay. So you guys, what do you want to do now?
I mean, there is a druid, according to that bird whose name is Hagrid, northwest of here.
You're going to find them?
Yeah, it's up to these guys if they want to join.
What if I give you an Orb of Nexum, and then me and William go to something else?
Can we hear each other through the orbs?
Yeah, that's the point of them. They're like walkie-talkies.
Cool.
I'm trying
Sending stone. Love
to
it.
think what would be useful, and for some reason my mind goes to that goblin camp that we found the Orb of Nexum in. Because, like, what if they have more and stuff?
What if they have more orbs?
More orbs.
We did steal from them, so
And if, like, well, they didn't notice. They
yeah,
didn't
they
see
didn't.
us.
We did get out of there, pretty easy peasy. But
And if, who knows, they could be part of the Drogreven dynasty.
I think it was more just like they found a shiny thing and
Yeah.
were so interested in it.
The goblins found a shiny thing and they like it. All right. We can either all go with you, or
I can.
I can give you an Orb of Nexum.
Yeah, we can split the party. Nothing's ever gone bad from that.
I don't-
before.
Ever got
I'm
that
trying to
splitting
think
party.
what we'd have
Just
else to
don't.
do.
Okay. So are you're going to try and find them?
Yeah, it's you coming along.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm trying to think of
We don't have many leads, I understand.
we have like no leads, and I'm thinking, like, even if we figure out what this rune is, it's not helping us
Yeah.
trying to find the Orb of Prisidium or this staff.
I think the staff could help. I think that the staff would be wonderful, but I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I think it might be helpful for two of us to be holding one of the orbs of Nexum anyway, just in case, like, if we get split up, or if we're split up and we need one person to talk to something and the other one can't,
Yeah.
because languages.
Okay, so are you going to find them?
I think so.
Okay, so you go to find them in that
Yeah.
general direction,
Because we're just thinking, and like,
Just wondering.
by the way, we've been level 5 for a bit,
We have.
and like
We
we've
haven't
got
done, we
and
haven't
like
done a whole lot to get
no
XP.
XP.
have we?
We haven't.
Okay,
had,
you know
we
what?
haven't had any
Because
leads to get XP.
you two get 100 XP for sneaking around Vexidar.
Sweet.
And you're
I'll-
gonna get 100 for looking into the orb. Random XP things. Okay.
I spoke to Vehek. How dare you?
Okay. And for you know what? 50 for each then. Okay.
I will take it.
All we
We only need
6,600. We only need that much.
yeah,
I'm a really good XP dealer.
yeah,
I'm not even joking. We need 14,000 experience for level 6.
and we're at like 6,000.
Yep, 6,600 now.
I'm at 6,900, but
Oh, sweet.
close.
That's because I missed a few episodes, but that's
Okay.
Yeah.
fine.
So
Wait, I missed 2 episodes and you got 300 XP total?
Did we?
Ye-
I don't remember.
Did we ever get
We didn't even get XP for the last session of this.
Okay, whatever.
Hold on. Okay, yeah, not right now, talk.
Well, later talk.
Yeah, later talk.
okay. So you go out to find the druid and ranger.
Do I know anything about a gnome and a elven ranger?
Roll. Yes, you do.
All right.
Okay. So you know that there are two. They are known to be like best friends of the Forgel Forest, and they protect the forest with their lives. They are
I'm actually going to write these down.
two notoriously protective of the forest women who like knew each other since birth, and it's a gnome and a wood elf. You don't remember their names though.
All right. Beautiful. I know something about them.
Okay, so as you're walking, you guys are all together.
Yeah.
All right, everyone roll perception.
I'll like as we're rolling perception, she's gonna be like, I will mention, don't start any fires. That's typically a bad thing to do in a forest where there are druids.
I need one good roll. This
I got a
episode.
12.
I got a.
I got a 22.
Beautiful.
I would hope you see something.
Okay, so you, William, hear from behind you. Okay.
Me flame.
Okay. You turn around, and all of a sudden, you turn around first, okay? Like, and you say, you know, like, I don't know, what do you want to say?
Well, what do I see?
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, so,
Ah.
I hear.
okay, so
tapping.
you just heard like somebody come out behind you, and it's a
Good for them.
small woman, and she turns into a large grizzly bear, and
Wow.
she. She like growls at you, you know, normal grizzly bear stuff. And then in front of you guys, from the trees, a very
I
like
noticed
you know
both.
like athletic like skinny woman does like a flip down from the trees and pulls a bow right to your heads, and she says, "Who are you?"
He speak.
What's up?
This guy's.
I just point to Leshy.
Yeah.
I'm just like, we're friends of Leshy.
I just kind of I look at Flame and I look at the person who's drawing a bow at my head and I speak Hello, my name is Leshy. I am from a neighboring forest. Wait, hold on. This is a DM question. Am I from a neighboring forest?
Yeah.
Cool. I am from a neighboring forest, also druidic.
I've heard of you. She lowers her bow slightly.
I'm wondering what you've heard of me, but that can be a question for later.
Nothing bad.
All right, interesting. Yes, we are not here to harm this forest. In fact, I believe you may have heard me advising against setting fires here mere moments ago. But basically, we need information. We are here in search of a threat, one that affects my forest and likely yours. But it had resided here for some amount of time. It was a tower in this forest where a lich once resided.
Well, I've had my bow at your throat for the past minute, and none of you have taken any move to initiate in attacking, so
I was going to turn into a bear to sort of mimic that and just, like, assess that I am a druid, but yeah, this is...
She, like, does, like, a twirly thing with her bow and puts it on her back, you know?
The little fancy twirly.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Cool beans.
And the druid behind you still, like, is, like, growling, sure, and, you know.
Hold on, let me just...
Yeah, just like that.
That was a big growl.
And the woman in front of you says, Luna, calm down. These people want to help our forest.
Something of that sort.
Is it Luna with an H at the end, or just
What?
Ew.
He spells Luna with an H. It's like spelling Bartholomew with a Z. Who does that?
Hey, my name is Luna with a Q.
Well, no, Luna. It kind of
Lunac?
makes sense with an H.
No, it's Luna.
Luna, like an AH.
It could be, but I've never read it that way, so...
Okay, so can druids talk
Yes,
English
they're-
when they're in animal form?
No, but I do know how to speak to beasts.
Fair enough.
As a Firbolg. Oh, and as a shepherd druid. That's both two things that sort of amount to I can talk to animals.
Okay. So can the ranger. And so you guys can, like, all kind of talk in, like, a trio.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can hear her say, Cherry, we cannot trust them within minutes of meeting people.
That is fair. And I assume this is all like growls and grunts.
Yeah.
Which is probably awkward, but it's fine.
Me and the Flame sat there like, well, this is...
Like
And then-
I know my
and then
name's Flame, but
Cherry, the ranger,
Yep.
she says, you cannot always assume the worst in people, Luna.
I have to ask, did you assume the worst of the Lich? Because they seem to have just been chilling there.
Well, I didn't, but of course Luna over here always assumes the worst in people. She wanted to attack them multiple times, but she didn't bother us. Or the person didn't bother us. We don't really know what it was.
Yes, that was a Lich, a sort of vessel of undeath.
Yes, I've heard of the Lich. They,
Suck.
suck.
I like to imagine that druids are very chill in their language, you know?
Yeah.
It's all like...
It doesn't need to be eloquent.
It's all just like...
Yeah.
This is...
Yeah, what's up, homie?
So, like, you two are, like, just hearing, like, grunts and stuff, and you guys are like,
I look at Aberon and was like, I wish I brought my cat.
all right. The druid in the back, she transforms back into a gnome, and she says, she, like, kind of, like, does, like, a midget walk.
In
like,
what language? I need to know. Can
Huh?
these guys understand when she says whatever she's about to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
She, like, walks over, and she says, she's, like, tiny, so you're, like, guys got to look down to her.
Yeah, I'm 7 foot tall.
Yeah. She
Compared to
looks
3
up to you,
foot
and
tall.
she goes, if you try anything, I will kill you within seconds.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Now, we need, as previously mentioned, information. And I'm speaking in common now, so these fools can hear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
I should mention that my name is Flame, but it's something to do with a clan, Tabaxi clan, that...
yes, that he's
I was
not going
born
to
in.
set fires in
No,
your
no, no.
forest.
No.
Flame.
No.
So you were looking for us, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
I got the... I asked where you were from a robin named Hagrid. What a sweet bird.
Well, this is no way to have a meeting. Come to our home. We can give you nice accommodations. And that's
I'm going to
Jerry.
look to Luna and
Yeah.
be like, are you...
Luna looks up at her.
we
Do not show her out.
we do
do
not-
not show these people our home.
We do not need to intrude. We do not need to do that. We can meet here if that is all right.
I suppose. She then goes off into the forest and like grabs like some herbs and stuff, and she just like
Conjures something.
starts like conjuring like some tea out of herbs.
Hell yes.
And she hands some to you all, and she says, "I hope this can suffice with what I've found."
Why, thank you.
I gotta ask.
Thank you.
I have mentioned that Leshy's like only hobby as a druid is his like tea making.
Yeah,
Is it good?
yeah. It's
hell
actually
yes.
no. This is actually like really good for just like going out in the forest and like doing stuff. Like you're impressed. We'll just say that.
This is fantastic. I am impressed to say the least.
Well, that's good. I'm glad I could make our guests happy. And Luna just like looks over her and like
Anger.
angry gnome.
Do you happen to grow any sprigs of mint in here? I think that would make this even better.
Mint. I know. I have a mint patch near home. Luna looks back over. You're giving them like things to look for if they want to try and kill us.
I have mint. Don't worry about it. I'm not looking for your mint.
I'm not worried about the mint.
I don't really. Okay. Anyway, do you two have any questions to start things off?
Did you guys see the wizard tower disappear?
We didn't see it. However, we did discover that it was missing. And when we did, we saw a glowing rune. We tried to do multiple things with it, but to no avail.
We also tried multiple things and nothing happened.
We threw a rock at it, read the rune, stood on the rune as a spider.
Yeah,
You know.
nothing really happened. Did you happen to recognize the rune?
Luna goes up to you. Classic druid stuff. Gives you a fist bump.
Big fist bump with a little fist.
Yeah.
Did you happen to recognize the rune at all?
Well, we did not recognize. This is Luna speaking. When the rougher voice is Luna, the higher pitched voice is
Yeah.
Jerry. We didn't recognize the rune necessarily. No. However, we did notice. We noticed some things, like it had the symbol for teleportation on it. It had the clef that means it represented a kingdom.
Yeah.
And it had something that meant it was with the astral plane.
Yeah.
One thing that we did as a forest that's neighboring Hiver, one thing that we noticed is that the kingdom shape. I'm sure you're aware that each kingdom has its own rune for
Yes, of
teleportation.
course. How could I not be aware of that?
We'll just say that you actually are. Okay.
Cool.
Well,
Okay.
the rune on
At
the
least we
the piece on the rune looked like a mangled version of Hiver's. It looked strikingly similar, but when I went to Hiver to take a look, it wasn't it.
Are we thinking Shadowfell?
I am thinking that what we saw was the mangled version of Hyper that they're talking about is what I saw in the astral plane.
That might be it. Which would be annoying because we can't get to the astral plane.
Yes.
Without a staff.
Oh, speaking of, well, the reason we came here to begin with, we, as it stands right now, could not face Vexidar, the lich who lived in your forest. And
You can face a lich.
but our goal is to end up being able to do that. I know it's perhaps
far fetched.
yes, perhaps our hubris will end us. But for now, we came here in order to find information, in order to steal information from him. We are looking for both. I don't know if you've heard of this, the Orb of Prisidum.
Which orb was that again? Sorry.
Protection.
Oh, yeah.
And a
Staff.
wooden staff which can house it.
The staff.
I don't know anything.
Tenebris.
I don't know anything about a staff. But and then
Tenebris.
Cherry says, "But I did sneak into that tower though." And Luna looks up,
Hey,
like slowly turning her head at Cherry.
Oh, you're good at
You
being...
did what?
You're
that is impressive.
can I look at Cherry and say, you're good at being sneaky as well?
Well, of course. Being one with the forest pays off.
Nice.
Now, did you find information, I guess is what I would ask?
Well, not really.
No.
Unfortunately. However, I did find, I don't know if you remember this joke, I found a plaque with his name on it. Do you remember that joke?
Yeah. Yeah.
You remember? Because you were
'cause-
trying to figure out how to spell it. And
Yeah.
I don't think I...
Yep.
do you know
when we first this
Yep.
this is a weird
I'm
flashback. When we first met Vexidar, he was standing at like the edge of his tower, and we just came up like some stairs or a ladder or something, and he immediately choked us. And I don't know, Durian or someone said his name was Vexidar. William had a hard time writing that down, and I don't blame him. That's a hard name to write. And so Ben just said, "Oh, there's a plaque with his name behind him. He's got a username. Don't worry about it."
The hack has got a whole username going.
Okay, so now that
Weird that I
I was
remembered
just
that.
reviving the joke. That's all.
So,
It's been revived. Good job.
so I want to pull out the Orb of Jakar, and I want to ask them if they recognize the item.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa.
Are you all okay with
Whoa. Well, you kind
listen.
of already did it.
Yeah, I mean, druids, I trust them.
that? Okay, they're not both druids, but yeah, I get your point.
Well,
Forest protectors.
Druid and a ranger who also protects the forest. They're trustworthy enough.
Yeah.
Careful where you
You're
show.
showing them the orb.
Yes.
Careful where you show that, friend. We don't want any undead friends trying to steal that.
Okay, I will expose it with my cloak.
Resident Evil style.
Yeah. Look at my collection.
It's got 3 orbs.
Well, I don't necessarily recognize the orb. What about you? Luna looks at it. No. However, I'm assuming that you don't know how to use it.
I do know how to use it.
We can use it. It's
then what-
just
And you
locked.
said that the rune that you saw with like the symbol of the kingdom of Hyver, you said it looked like a mangled version?
Not even necessarily mangled, just different.
Well, this is the Orb of Jakar. It allows you to see into the astral plane. Now, what you said on the rune was that it looked like a different version of Hyver. And what I believe I might have saw in the astral plane was that version of Hyver you're talking about. I can't confirm this, but I think it might be true.
Could be. That's what Luna says.
Mm-hmm.
Cherry then she sits down on the dirt with her tea, and she
By the
begins
way-
sipping it, and she says,
We found some great water for tea at the Immortal Falls.
that.
Oh,
we did.
yes.
It's it's. I'm sorry. That's a side conversation. I'll talk about it more later. I'll point you in that direction. But Yes, we are curious of this.
What exactly do you want to know? Because we don't really know much about that.
That is fair.
That is fair.
Have you ever heard of the Staff of Tenebris?
We are the Sisters of the Forest. We don't really deal with things like a magical staff or an orb or different kingdoms. We try to stay out of people drama.
That's fair.
Do you know, has the Drogrevens caused you any recent trouble?
Luna does like a chuckle to herself. Well, years ago, she's like they're the same age, but like Luna's definitely more rough and tough than Cherry is. So
Also, gnomes age much faster than elves, so...
do they really?
Yeah.
Elves live for like 1,000 years.
Elves
that's
live
fair.
for like 700
Yeah, then
years.
she's like definitely looks older, but they're the same age technically.
Yeah.
She says, "This was the one time, well, one of the many times actually, that Cherry got what was coming for her when she assumed the best in people."
I've heard that the Drogrevens... We've
used to
seen
live-
firsthand.
We used to live in a different forest, you see. And in this different forest, it was quite similar, actually, to the one that we live in now. But it was where we were from, and we loved that forest. Then the Drogrevens came, and they took everything from us. We tried to fight back, but they were too strong. They imprisoned both of us. Originally, Cherry thought she could talk them out of, deforesting, expanding their empire. But, as you know, the Drogrevens to be, they don't take kindly to being advised to turn the other way.
Yeah, they want power.
I'm aware.
And Cherry, for like the first time you have seen her, and she's like kind of sad or angry. She says, "Those are the one people I will. That is the one group of people I can never ever trust again." More tea?
Sure.
I'm
She
good.
gives
Thank
you more tea.
Because this is a threat that we are all dealing with, I will share some information. These orbs, they each have some ability, some sort of... They each have some sort of energy. And while that on its own can be strong, it needs to be focused, and that is where the staff comes in. If you find either, send me a message, and I will come.
Okay, we'll tell you if we see anything.
I live in the center of the forest of Chastaly.
Understood. Cherry says she puts out her hand to shake your hand.
I shake it.
Okay. I hope to see you again.
You as well.
Luna says, I believe I can trust you, but
I have told you everything I can. I have allowed myself to be vulnerable. You know where I exist, where I reside, but I will trust that you do not use that against me.
I have no reason to use it against you,
This is good.
as you are one with the forest, as we are one with the ones of the forest. So,
Although, if you do show up at my house, do watch out for the wyvern. There's a wyvern, yes.
a wyvern?
And your
Yeah.
son.
And my son.
You left a wyvern with your son?
Yep. Also the wyvern's son.
She like looks generally puzzled.
Yes,
Wait, which one? Both of them?
Both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, she adopted a kid.
Luna just like looks at you with like
And
the
a
most like judgy face ever.
That's fair. That's actually completely fair. I left a dragon with my son.
And a Cherry says, "I'm sure it's completely fine. I'm sure he's known that wyvern his whole life or something."
Yes.
Of course.
Yes, yes.
What do you mean? Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
It owes me a life debt, so I'm kind of banking on that.
Interesting. Well, Luna says, "I think I can help you.
Oh.
I wasn't going to tell you this at first because I didn't know if we could trust you, but I believe I can trust you. Just east of here, there are old ruins."
So perhaps maybe north from the
No, east.
No, I mean north from the tower, or where the tower was.
Oh.
Because we went northwest to get here.
No, it's just it's east from here. It's like, okay, it's northeast from, it's like far east.
Cool.
Far east from here.
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm just being annoying. Don't
I
worry
know.
about it.
There are ruins, and in those ruins there are multiple things that point to the astral plane. You guys seem to have an interest in the astral plane. Perhaps it could help you. I don't exactly know what it's about, but it could be helpful.
Okay.
We could do that. I don't have any plans, although
We
I
don't
would
have any
like
other leads or anything.
literally nothing else, so why not?
I'm kind of itching for some action.
Well, we
as
have to go. It's getting late.
That's fair.
Terry says, "Here, take some tea for the road."
Oh wait, I don't. My water skin's full of a greater healing potion, so I can't.
I'll carry it in my cloak or something.
I mean, it's better than just normal water, so why not? It's like Gatorade.
It was
Yeah.
lovely meeting you.
You as well.
Nice to meet you as well.
Nice to meet you. And they walk away. You guys get 1,000 XP for this interaction.
Yippee!
Sick.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's as much experience we've gotten at once, except for the time that
We literally saved a kingdom.
And that is where we are probably going to leave it for this episode of Here's Among the Ordinary.
a D&D podcast.
Join us next time where we meet Hagrid again.